similar things.
Yep.
Alright, well, everyone's here earlier 5 minutes. I see no reason not to start.
Make sure you're repaired, have food, have pots if necessary.
Exactly. Glad you said that, because I still need Fit to trade me the potions. God damn it. Fit, where are you at?
Yeah, I want to unlock.
Wait, you have to unlock it. Oh,
Yes.
fuck me. Where is it?
Also,
Lion.
Charlian, same
Charlie.
place as
Okay, it's the
Ruby
fucking
Cante and all
minstrel,
that.
right? Yeah, of course.
Yep,
That had
yep,
to be
yep.
the fucking minstrel. Fit, I'm coming to Odin as well, so you can give me the pots.
And
Right.
also, very important, the weapons are bought in Rotterdam.
Yes.
And there is currently a bug in the game that mixes up the scholar and summoner icons on the books, so gotta be careful. Unless they fix it by the time we clear.
XD, imagine. Alright,
I
I'm gonna
imagine
unlock
that will
it
be fixed
now.
quickly.
Probably, yeah, but like,
Meet me
still,
at
pay
Razatan,
attention.
Fit.
But you know what? We're just gonna clear,
in
like,
Charlian.
re-clear this, like, 20 times anyway, something like that, so
Hopefully.
it's gonna be
Well,
fine.
There is 19 weapons, so I expect at least 18 weapons.
Which one would you skip?
Probably Astro.
What, really? I thought the Astro one looks great.
I mean, it does, but I don't play Astro at all. I'm too dumb for it.
Alright, minstrel. Before we start, does anyone have any questions about this? I mean, at this point, I've asked like 4 fucking times. I'm probably just getting to be annoying, but still.
I also typed out the entire thing.
Yes. And
I
thank
hope-
you very much, by the way. Very clear. There you
I
go.
tried to be as, like, clear and, like, non-confusing as possible
It was.
with exactly
least
what is
it
expected
is.
of people.
At least as I'm
very
concerned, it's
precise.
very clear, very precise. So, good job. Alright, thanks. Alright,
I've
let's
spent
unlock this
basically the
bitch.
entirety of today since the servers went up watching streams. So
Nice. Alright, unlocked. Let's go. By the way, since you have me on G1, do I main tank this? Not that it
no,
matters.
you're in G2.
Oh, I'm in G2. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
But
OT.
for sure I saw something wrong there.
Nope.
No, not wrong.
You're-
Not wrong. You wrong me.
If you look at the priority, Drum goes counterclockwise, Dahlia goes clockwise. It's weird because my grid, the way I have it set up, group 1 goes clockwise instead of counterclockwise. That is different from how it's probably done most of the time because group 2 tends to go to the right.
Usually G1 is the most clockwise and G2 is the most counter.
Yeah,
From
but
my
at the same
experience.
time, if it splits, I think G1 is often left facing north. So
doesn't
anyway,
really
either
matter.
way, if you
Oh, in
look
that
at
case, oh, sorry.
if you read the text that I wrote for every single one's POV and what logic you should do, that is accurate.
Nice.
So
Dali, in that case, I'll take northwest then, because I mistook the groups, so I thought, okay, natural that I would be the position most clockwise. In this case, you take the one and northeast, and I'll take northwest, okay? Because
Okay.
that way it's most counterclockwise to
Yeah,
me
sure.
and most clockwise to you.
I mean, doesn't really matter to me. Like, as long as I know where to go, that's fine. Where's the...
Alright, should we put provisional, usual
Yes.
baby bitch markers, I assume?
I think we'll want at least markers for
Cardinals.
yeah, for cardinals. I don't think intercardinal markers are necessary at the moment.
Yet.
Yeah. we can
Yeah,
just
I
put
haven't
them
seen
on-
anything where yeah.
Just put them cardinal then, it's fine.
I'm trying to. Hold on.
I would put them further out.
Like so?
Yeah, for I'm gonna replace B. Okay.
That's
whatever.
fine. I'll
Oh.
do it. A goes somewhere here. Yeah. Looks decent.
Okay, first test is full range checking.
What's wrong?
Hello.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean,
that
we can
pulls
just
really,
go, I
yeah, that
guess.
pulls really close. No, that pulls really close compared to what you would expect. Alright, check complete. Fuck.
Guys, did you read? If nobody is clear in our group has cleared it yet, if we kill it, we'll get some tombstones.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
I actually need those still because I'm like in the process of crafting the the new crafter set.
Alright,
What the
Or
fuck,
well,
bonus?
Hold on.
quick ready check, and I guess we'll start pulling. See how far we can get.
That is
Remember to
true.
start your streams if you are intending to have a VOD.
Yeah, looks about right. Alright.
I am streaming just game sounds, not comms, so
Alright, let's roll.
I
Oh,
think
if
we
you
should
want,
make
I can...
5
yeah.
seconds.
If you
I'll,
want,
I'll adjust later.
I don't think we need to pot just yet, since we're gonna still be
No,
prodding pro.
no,
So
no,
don't
no
bother
pots.
potting at the start. Till we at least see an enrage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I figured. Okay.
Yeah, it's prudent that we all group up south and let the first people that have a tether go in. Since he stays north, facing north, I say we
don't
all
need to be
group.
full health when you take the tether. You got the doom. Good to know.
Russo, you're counterclockwise, right?
Yeah, I know, but it was kind of fucked anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, so I say
Just-
after he starts casting loop, just everyone groups 2, and the number 3 and the number 3s, sorry, go in to get the tethers and then move out. After they move out, the rest of the people adjust so we don't have incidents.
Mm-hmm. Let me
Alright, let's
just
go.
adjust the pull timer.
Sure.
Hold on.
It's a good thing he stays looking north. That's actually pretty nice.
You can just pull. No need to count down for now.
I mean, you can do 5 maybe
Yeah.
if you want a chain pull.
Also, do keep in mind one thing. You have 10 seconds between explosions, so you have enough time to just chill, check your number, and then act. No need to like pre-move or anything. Just soak it in, especially while we're progging.
Especially tethers, just you have time to linger in the center and give people around you to space the move so that you don't yoink your tether. Really do take that time, or
Yeah.
tether accidents will happen. Also, after you've dropped the tether, just stand there and wait for your tether to be taken off.
Yes,
That is,
that
I agree. That
is
is also very
the most
advisable.
important thing, actually.
On 2.
Okay, that's on my. That's my bad. Yeah, that's my bad. Sorry. I saw the second fucking meteor placement.
Welcome to top.
Oh, it's okay. Very much just gonna be chain pulling tonight. And eventually we'll get the hang of it.
Did you mean to give me the cardium?
No, it's a mouse over. I just clicked it.
1, 2. I thought people take the tethers.
Stay on to wait.
Yeah, don't move until those tethers spawn, otherwise you're risking too hard.
Move off 2, move off 2.
I will.
Encounters, that should be my right. Okay, I guess not.
Bro, what the fuck? Wait, I need to change my internet. Why the fuck is it not working?
Don't worry.
I think we need to use oil sprint here for fast movement.
think it's better to keep.
Oh, we don't have Scholar. Okay.
Mhm.
Just use self sprint.
Just use your own if you think you can make it. Like you do have time though.
You also notice, remember that not having sprint makes Panto Crater much harder.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, like, you can use it in a pinch, but try to save it because you will need to get into the habit of doing it without it eventually.
To be honest, like I might swap to Scholar just for expedient because it's really nice.
Mark if it's possible.
It's up to you.
Nah, I don't know. I'll see.
Any issue with the healers if I mark them? Or is it all good?
Go ahead.
Nah, I don't care.
Helps me with visual clarity. Thank you.
I know it's early, but try to get like in the habit of taking the clockwise from north and counterclockwise from northwest to heart early. Like in this case, Emmy,
Oh.
are you R1 or R2?
I'm R1. I made a mistake earlier.
Yeah. And it's like it's fine. It doesn't matter. Like we wouldn't have died if I saw you earlier, but just try to get in the habit.
Mhm.
Edit check. Let's get back to it.
It is getting DDoSed by Omega.
One, two. With
Oh.
tethers.
He does move.
Oh, this is awkward. Sorry.
No, it's. I would have moved, but since we didn't have a person to take the tether, I had to go around. Otherwise, I would have made it regardless. The Buster does not one shot, right? You just have to be full HP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because if any mids are necessary, then just.
the
Does
thing
he
is that it-
auto during that part?
I have not been paying attention to that actually.
Because like
No,
I
he's
don't.
not autoing.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah,
not autoing.
yeah, I assumed as much as in that case, like rip main tank.
Because the thing is that the tanks will be brought to like 2k HP, so it would one-shot you.
For tethers. Pick up the tethers. And move. Next.
Oh.
Well,
love
right now
tethers.
clockwise was on north, and counterclockwise was on east.
Yes. Fit
Yes.
would have been in north. In this case.
Yeah.
It's the same
Wait,
shit
wait,
as
wait,
snakes.
wait,
If you're
wasn't-
counterclockwise, you start on A.
Weren't the towers east and
If you're
west?
counterclockwise, you start
no,
on
no,
D.
the
If you're
tower
clockwise,
was
you
A
start
and
on
B.
A.
A?
Counterclockwise starts on D. Clockwise starts on A.
Yeah, but I thought I saw tower on D. Yeah, never mind.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
It'll
fine.
take a while to get used to it.
No, like someone like this guy is so fucking fat that sometimes it's just like really awkward to see it if it's like right behind him.
Want to buy more FOV?
Actually. this is awkward. You can grab that one.
Fine.
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
Remember to stay in place until someone grabs the tether, otherwise it's going to be
Yeah.
iffy.
I think it's better, so if you need a tether, just run to mid. Both
Yeah,
of
I
you,
mean,
stay
it's fine.
there till both of you got the tether and then move.
Yeah, you shouldn't catch people. Just go in the middle. We'll get it.
That is why I said this is an exercise in patience, because we're all giga thinking what to do next, but in the end we have to like wait in brief moments. 2 seconds after an explosion to grab, another 2 for adjustment middle so no one grabs tether, and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
Which will
the
come with
mechanic is a
practice.
lot slower than you would think.
Yeah, given the urgency of the situation.
Which ultimately is a good thing.
Ha! Ultimately.
I know, right?
Wait for tether.
Okay.
Oh.
Guess I'll just go here then.
No. You always want to be away from the towers.
I'm supposed to be counter like no matter what, right?
Yeah, but what number were you?
2.
Yeah, you take the tether. You had a tether when you died, right?
Yes, I wasn't supposed to have it.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
No, it's basically like I was
Probably
going to my tower was taken, so I just like
Oh,
tried to
yeah, yeah,
make
sorry.
a beeline. I tried to
It was
make a
my
beeline
mistake.
for like the other one. Haha, beeline because the tower was a B.
I think
And
at this
I
stage,
grabbed the tether by accident.
I know adjusting like can help and stuff, but I think at this stage we should avoid adjusting and just try to play how we think it works. Does that make sense?
yes.
Because else you might learn weird things.
Oh shit, I need to adjust.
Wait for
Spicy.
Okay, that one hits.
I'm not loving this music, I will say.
That's
I
okay,
turned it
there's
on
one.
immediately after we zoned in.
On or off?
Off. I don't know what I said. Probably on.
Yeah.
I always brought ultimates
Look,
with
English
music.
is my third language. I'm trying my best.
That's fine. I always keep music on because it helps like with feeling the timing for phases when the music is synchronized to mechanics.
Yeah, let's get Stallion to be fucking full HP.
Seems we had that. I think that's my bad. Sorry.
Loads.
Slowly but surely.
I mean, the
Okay, I'm
guy is
gonna-
at
I'm gonna
54%.
try this. Oh no.
Well, progress.
Oh no.
Stand in the middle of the AoE? Okay, yeah, that's good. And then
like
keep
there.
rotating. No, you need to be at the edge of the boss's hitbox. Unless you're one and didn't see
Yeah, like in that case, I had like the short missile, so I should have like in that case, do I just go like to the back of the arena, like towards the back and then like
if
land
you
behind?
if you look at phase 1 resources, real quick, you'll see the not the last picture, but the one before it shows roughly how it'll look. They are rotating counterclockwise there, so the person with a missile runs ahead. If the group is like where you are standing, Russo, then the person with the missile runs about this far ahead, and you would obviously be closer to Omega, but don't do that because then you'll pull. And then the group just barely moves out of the AoE every time. And then once, say, if you say I have finished doing my thingy and you took the line AoE, you will move counterclockwise in that situation, right? Move one step counterclockwise. And then I will move forward to rejoin you. That means my AoE puddles will be here, and then here after I soak, and yours will be here, and then here after you soak, and then we both rejoin like here.
Ah,
Does that
yeah,
make
yeah,
sense?
that makes sense.
Always keep in mind you drop 2 puddles each. Like
Between every stack or
one,
thing.
2 stack and missile. 1, 2 stack missile. 1, 2 stack missile, and that happens 4 times.
The stack missile happens at the exact same time. There's no time between them.
Yes,
But you
and
can't say missile at the same time.
exactly. Like as soon as you drop the second puddle,
Yeah,
of course.
Let's
As soon as you drop the second puddle, you also get the laser and the missile. That's pretty much all I was trying to say.
It's still good to go over this stuff as well. And we eventually get there.
Fuck, I did not check the numbers. Hello. Can you? Thank you.
You can't hear it?
Yo, where's my tether?
Is that counting as north or not?
Yeah.
a counter starts at D, clockwise starts at A.
Yeah, but they're
But
not
no-
like
but-
perfectly on cardinals.
Sorry, what did you say?
They're not perfectly on cardinals.
Yes, but both the things next to A, so this would be considered on C, and this would also be considered on C. I did make a note of that, but it's easy to miss, so.
move through the boss, but please don't.
If you're not taking the tether, you have no business being in the middle.
Especially if you're moving, I can't pick up the tether. Game be bad in this regard.
I guess I'm not taking that one, okay.
Is this mine? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it is.
Progress.
Number 3, give after explosion because you're gonna stop the tower like 5 seconds after.
I like her corpses and that get that as well.
By the way, how can you tell where he's rotating, or is it something that you don't really see?
It's
You
random.
don't see.
It is
You
not.
wait in the middle of your safe zone until it starts rotating. You basically wait in the middle of your safe zone.
I see, yeah.
If you're
until
not-
it rotates.
Unless you're 1. If you're 1, you have to move earlier, but if you're not 1, you wait until your circle AoEs appear in the middle.
Alright.
Like, you don't have to move closer to it or anything. If you just wait until the circle AoEs appear, you will automatically space it right, I think.
You should, yeah. I've seen that more than once being done the exact same way Emmy just described.
I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine.
I love tethers.
Others truly are the greatest invention of mankind.
Yep, they are.
As I go grab like the tether closest to me and yoink. Every time.
Can we agree to like wait in the middle until the second guy comes?
Yep.
Yep.
That's the first one.
Well, you just can't wait for in the middle. Everyone must be fast enough.
Yeah, but you won't frog like that.
Yeah. You know which one you're gonna be taking, so. Oh well.
Aggro, I'm thinking. And I'm dying.
Also, it does auto, but just only from a specific subset of numbers. Noted.
Okay, so in this case you'd go like here. Okay, now it's rotating that way, so if I was 1,
You're
I'd, like,
too
have
way-
to-
Too
Well,
far.
yeah,
You must run on the line of the boss. Circle,
You're,
circle. under
you're
the
going
boss.
way too fast.
Okay.
As
No, I mean
I
like
did
for
that
instance,
every
like
time, but-
if I was 1, for example, I'd have to like run ahead, right?
yeah, well, if okay, can the group?
I'm more like trying to figure out like the 1 movement specifically, since you
Yeah,
start
yeah,
like
yeah.
since
Can
the
the
way
group
you
stand on
start is
two?
different.
On C, please, for a moment.
Mhm.
If the group is on C but closer to the boss, then the spacing you want is something like this ish, relative to the group.
Mhm.
And then once you're at that spacing, you can drop puddles one by one. But since the group is also moving, what that usually I think means is just press sprint, hold W out and to the side. Because it's hard to go too far. As long as you don't then drop puddles ahead of where the main group is. When you're
Everyone, you
returning
still
to the party.
start in the middle with the group, right? Because like you need to know which way it's
No.
gonna be going. Because it's 50,
you can, but
50-50, right?
you can, but start on the outside then. Right?
Yeah, like behind the group or something like
Yeah,
that, I
yeah.
guess.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah, the blaster clipped me.
Me too. I was far enough. Okay.
I think when it's your turn to take the tethers, like, you should just be Mario Karting around in the middle. Like, this way you can also see, like, if you're going clockwise, counterclockwise, because you get to see where the towers are.
It's probably better that way, because like because like for now I've been trying to do like going the closest to me to the position where I'm supposed to instead of take like the first counter, but it doesn't work if both people are going for the same one.
Yeah, just try to grab both tethers, lol. Twice.
And yeah, I guess we just do the P4S strat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, figured. Ah, this sucks.
What is it?
I tried standing north for a bit longer so the boss doesn't turn weirdly, but doesn't work. Because he does not fixate himself on the program loop cast, but on the first blaster.
Unlucky.
So, reposition it, I guess.
Could have at least like made the boss's hitbox have no positionals.
That would have been easy though.
True.
Kit, you gotta move a bit more, bro. You can't be dead center on east, I think. Because it will clip, you have to be like a bit towards one. And that's type. Since they don't spawn perfectly north and south.
Yeah. Are you talking to me?
No, Fit.
Oh.
You can stand in max melee, but then you have to microspace to the side. To like give space for the towers, meteors, whatever.
Someone took my tether midway, I guess.
My God, did I?
You didn't. You just never picked up the tether from me.
Really?
Yep. I was 3, you were 4, and nobody ever picked up my tether.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, just do the fucking P4S shit if you're not doing that already, like Ripper said. These bitches are fucking jank.
Such a mix with this game's netcode, not a good idea at all.
It's fucking dolls all over again.
Thing is, it happens every single time. Like, they do it every time. And it's so bad.
Where is my tether? Good luck.
In the same place as I took the first soak.
So for example, you are next to soak the tether, right? And there are two tethers, one clockwise and one counterclockwise. And if your position is for towers clockwise and you take that tether, you try to take that tether.
Well,
People are doing different things now. I think. Like, which one? What are we doing exactly? Are you taking what? Like, are you taking the tether according to like whatever the priority system is, or are you just gonna like?
Just try to grab both tethers.
well, I think
Just
we
hang out
can
in
we
the
can use
middle.
priority rule for the meteor, but it's not necessary really for tethers. I think because you
It
can
is,
already
because you have to-
be close to the
You have
say
to know
spot.
where to adjust to. That's the point.
Tethers is mostly priority for where
Making
you
sure you
drop
don't hit
the
each other.
blast. Yeah, where you drop the blast and not where you pick up the tether.
Yes,
Exactly.
the positioning where your blast goes, your defamation location is priority based, not which tether you pick up.
I guess if you're picking up the tether, just fucking run through the boss and adjust. I don't know if that works.
It should. This Mario Kart it.
Oh fuck.
This?
That was damage.
Boss
though.
today? No, I'm tanking. Why?
Got Dahlia.
Just take from the mid.
Swift here, so it's fine.
Guessing you'll just actually like still. Here the positions would be fucked just off the fact that the guy is in center. But afterwards it should be okay.
These guys don't care.
A good method for doing tethers, I found out, when you are doing your meteor, and for example, or just standing, and you know that the next tether is yours, you can already see the two tethers, and already know where to run, which tether to
Just-
take.
Just
Problem is
run
you
to the dead
can't
center
see.
under the boss and just try to pick up both tethers. Like,
You can't really predict what the other one is going
Yeah,
to do.
yes, just predict. You clear your target for the tether.
To start autoing immediately after like this shit is over.
No, he does not.
I'm just like wondering where I need to start doing things. No. Not those patterns.
Where is my tether?
And mine was picked up. Someone walked through the boss when they shouldn't.
Is that your tether, Odin? Weren't you with me for the first set?
Yeah, for basic movement, try to run around the location, not through the boss.
I mean, I had the first tower, so I would pick up the third header, so
That is correct.
that was my tether. I can count to 4. That's all I can, but I can.
That's more than most of the player base.
That is sadly true.
Ah, I got clipped by one of them. Fuck. Keep forgetting that you need to be
Did
like
you just
all the
die
way at
to
the
damage?
No, I got clipped as well by
I keep forgetting that you need to be like that you need to be like all the way to like you need to look where the tethers are going and position yourself at the edge of the tower in between the tether.
Just if you're behind any tower, you're safe.
And that's specifically when soaking.
Even when you're not soaking, just stand behind the tower and you'll be safe.
Oh, next turn.
No, I'm counter.
Wait.
In that case, yeah, true.
Wait, what?
That was
Yes.
my mistake.
He was clockwise. North.
Clockwise from what?
From north.
Clockwise from A, including the okay. If pretend C is A for a moment, right? If you're soaking a meteor on A, that can be either this one. This one is still clockwise first, then this one. The tether just goes to A if you're clockwise, if there's no meteor there. If there is a meteor there, you go to B. If there's a meteor on A and B, you go to C.
But I did went through.
Sorry, your mic is not as loud as it usually is. I'm having issues understanding exactly what you're saying sometimes.
You're far away from the microphone.
I was like, oh well. Rousing.
I shouldn't have taken that.
You can practice panto movement if you want.
fighting.
Someone saw my tether.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Alright. Sorry.
No problem.
Bruce, move.
I will.
Very cool.
To A.
Get ready. Center him north and get ready for penetrate.
And heal up.
Remember your priorities and your group spots.
Yeah, first. Fuck.
Actually, in this, this was a bit, yeah. How will we have come across a decision here? We're going by the slice positioning, right? Not by the. Because if we went by the safe zone, it was both north but also counterclockwise.
Yeah, why right now group decided
Let me
to
check my
switch?
stream real quick.
Yeah, because like in this case, I will
There was
admit I myself
one-
was a bit confused at which
I
spot to
think
be.
it will always be north and south. I mean, the first beams will be on B and D, and then
Around that, yeah.
No.
I would.
Well, one
but,
slice was a little
okay.
here, and another slice was
Okay, so-
on D.
yeah.
So if the first slice, so if the slice goes directly through C and A, right? Then clockwise is on B and counterclockwise is on D. If
it's easier to go with group 1 and group 2.
Well, why not just say for group 2 it's something like south, and for group 1 it's something like on north. That's all.
Well, if we say that, we
Two-
could,
two
but
group
if we
south
do say
and
that, it will
one
be
group
different.
one.
It will be slightly different.
Group 1 is east and group 2 is west.
Okay, then yeah, that could probably work better because it covers two flanks.
And if it's perfectly even, then it's north through group 1. Okay?
Okay, so group 1 northeast, group 2 southwest.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, let's go with
But
that.
Yes.
more east and west than north south.
Yep.
Okay?
And clockwise is group
1.
1?
Group 1.
Yeah, group one.
Okay. So north and east, got it.
And it's basically 8 to 2, and then like. I guess group 2 is from like 4 to T. Is
Might be a good idea to actually target the boss, right?
nah.
Targeting the enemy is overrated.
Rezzing.
Okay, center the boss.
To
now.
A.
We died
Oops.
for. That's ready.
He's actually not attacking at all during that time.
I think the split went good.
Oh,
The splints seemed okay,
Yeah,
but the initial positionings, however, were not. Some were on the left slice, some were on the right. Oh well, I suppose some were on the slice that's coming, some were on the slice that's going. Now remember, we have to be following along the line of the side that which is rotating, so that the AoEs are always baited on what's about to be the next conal, which makes it, you know, safe as fuck.
Yeah, so if you go to a side, and you aren't one, only one has to do something more. If you aren't one, just go to the center of the thing at the boss's ring, hitbox ring, right? And then just wait until an AoE appears under you.
Wait. Where did the groups, like the last ball started, like 1 and 2?
Group 2 started
in the
around 2.
middle line of the safe pizza slice. Middle line of the safe pizza slice.
Oh yeah, if that's what
Yeah,
you mean by
That's
we
a
actually
waiting point of rotation proteins. You just wait here and wait for proteins to reach you, and then you start moving.
First safe slices were on 4 and 2, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
In this
exactly.
case, group 1 would have been on 2.
No, on 4, because
Okay.
for group 1
Group
it's
one was
between
should have
east
been
and
four,
north.
Yeah.
Safe spots
There
for
are 2
group
and
1
4 isn't-
between
Okay.
D and A. East north.
Man, the finding out which side is actually kind of toxic here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it does
that's
clip
what-
many, because it hits both cardinals. It's 2 cardinals, so it's hard to define it. But in this case, yeah, I
Didn't
would
you
say
say-
by our
wait.
understanding. Oh, yeah, so go ahead.
Didn't Dahlia said that group 1 was on 4? How is that a no then? Like you just said between D and A.
So 4 between D and A.
It was the
Yeah, but
starting position for group 1.
Yeah.
If group 1 is supposed to be north and east, then
No, it's supposed to be east and north, but
Yeah, then it's 2.
at least that's what I said. But
Mhm.
maybe
Yeah,
north and east makes more sense for people.
can we sorry, can we agree on like colors? Like can we color code this?
I mean,
The
Okay,
markers,
if you're
markers
okay.
are perfect for that. Let's use red and yellow
Okay.
for group 1, and blue and purple for group 2. Should
That
be
might
easy.
work.
Okay. So then I want to say, feel free to agree or disagree. But let's say if the clockwise group, right? If A is safe, then you go into whatever safe slice A is in. If A is not safe, then you go to the slice that B is safe in. Does that make sense? So the only case where you prioritize being in the same side as A as clockwise. So counterclockwise prioritizes being on C, right? And only if that one is in orange zone, then you go to B or D. Is that something we can all agree on?
That
mean,
could work a bit better, since it does predicate all but one scenario on being safe on A, and that means anything that's like 4 and 1 in terms of the code.
Yeah,
right?
somewhere
4 and
on the
1.
north.
and
Everything,
B.
something on the north is for one group.
Okay, we could go with that. It's a good way of saying it, yeah. Unless A isn't safe, you're gonna go to B. Unless C isn't safe, you're gonna go to D. That sounds about right, because that way we can cover only one spot.
I mean, the first slices should always be the middle point of the first safe slice should always line up with either a cardinal or an intercardinal.
No,
think
that's
so.
what's causing the issue here. It isn't the case. The slices can be slightly ever so angled, which is why sometimes, like in this case, we just did right. We had it on 4 and 2, but A was ever so briefly not touched by the first orange slice. It wasn't like perfectly centered for the first orange slice. It was like
just
briefly. So
Yeah,
it,
but
it isn't like
then
perfect.
Then it
For
pretty much
reference, the
covers
slice,
this
the unsafe
right
slice was from here to here.
Yeah, exactly. It was like ever so slightly not touching something. So it's not perfectly like one way or the other, perfect like degrees, so to speak.
I mean, isn't that why the color coding works? So you're like
Yeah, yeah.
anything, yeah. So you're anything like depending on what the color. Like if you're group 1, you're anything between like that's red or yellow, and
No,
group 2 same,
but the thing is, there can be a situation where A and B are not in the same side. You always go to the side that's A is on, unless A is in danger, then you go to B. And opposite for counterclockwise, right?
First thingies are always opposite of each other. If A is not safe, then C is not safe.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying that it can be possible that A and B are both safe, but not in the same side.
No.
Yes.
How?
Wait, how
I
would
will
A and
send
B-
you a screenshot because that is
I mean,
literally what happened last
I
fall.
Technically, yeah, it can be like this
Then
goes right here.
it's free also. If A and B is free, then C and D is free. And group 2 is here and group 1 is there.
So
Exactly.
in this case, based on what we just decided, right? Group 1 would be on the side with A, so around 4, and group 2 would be around 2.
Yeah.
In the
I mean, you can
screenshot I just sent.
also base it on like whatever like the middle slices or like whatever's closest to the middle slice. In that case, yeah, 2 and 4 are the correct ones.
Ah, yes,
Yeah,
going by the
exactly.
center
But,
point
like
of the
that's basically
slice.
like that's how I was looking at it. I was looking at like whatever's the center point of like the
I mean,
fuck is
I
that
know
called?
that the problem is that these safe slices are so big that it's very hard to like what is counterclockwise and what is clockwise is kind of vague. So I think we should just decide on something that is never ambiguous and then just go with that.
I mean,
In
the
that
best
case, I would
way
agree
would
with what
be
you
the middle.
suggested. Because using it as like, unless if A is safe, you're always going to be on A. If A is not safe, you go to B. And if C is safe, you go to C. If your C is not safe, you go to D or anything in between naturally. I do agree with that because it's the easiest. It's like fixed. We're only going to have 2 occasions. No matter the angles of the slices, A is either going to be safe or not. And if it is or isn't, you know where to go. Because it's never going to be A and B or C and D. So I do agree that's the
exactly.
best way of putting
Okay,
it.
so this is also gonna apply in a situation like this where like A is at the edge of the safe zone.
Exactly. So long as
Okay.
you can stand on A, you're good.
Okay,
If
you
you
can
could stand on
the
A without
okay.
being blown up immediately, then that is the slice
okay.
that group
Exactly.
1 is going.
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
All right.
So for
Everyone
Sorry
group one,
for the
still-
confusion.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It is really obnoxious how they managed.
Yeah,
to do
if
it.
it was like
Exactly.
perfect slices, we could do it easily, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
So
Oh, I
just
get
to
what
recap.
like
just to recap for me
Sure.
now.
Sure.
If I can, I'm group 1 and group 1 in general. If we can stand on A, we stand on A. If we cannot, we stand on B. Correct?
Yes. But
Okay.
in the center of the slice that
Yeah,
puts you in.
of course. Like as long as it's around A, we stand on A, or wherever it is around A, and if that's not safe, wherever around B. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay.
I think there's only one case where A is unsafe, but I'm obviously not 100% sure about that. Like there's only one slice position where A would be unsafe, but I'm not 100% sure. That's what I think, but
Let's just keep perfecting loop now and see the few pulls you get to Panto, how it goes.
okay. I'm on the wrong side. My bad.
I will say this looked easier in streams.
I mean, isn't that always the case?
True.
Easy to backseat, go like, yeah, this looks so fucking easy. You actually
watch DPS by point of views.
Yeah, I was Stall, which is Dancer, so that is like literally my POV.
some steals. Thanks.
Okay, keep him
2
north,
8.
and then get ready for.
Stack close, stack close.
I'm just gonna noob the group up here like every time once the debuffs fall off, so it's just where it's stopped immediately.
Wait. No, 2 8.
Don't move out. Don't move out.
You begin to move when you
You
when
need
the
to
pro
wait
turn.
to see the direction on him.
Yeah, just wait until the thingy reaches you and then start
Yeah.
moving.
Okay,
Which is coincidentally when you drop the first thingy as well.
When does the one move?
One
Immediately.
start
So
moving.
basically, if the group is standing on C, so pretend Idalia is my group, right? I'm gonna stand here, outside, behind, and as soon as I just see the slice move, I'm gonna move about this far away, and then I'm gonna move in step. So if Idalia moves one like circle to the left, I'm gonna move one circle to the left. Then there's the next one. Then I'm gonna so Idalia moves the next step to the left, right? So 1, 2 steps to the left. Then the lines area goes off, my thing goes off, and then I move forward as Idalia's group takes another step to the left, and we reunite here. And then the next one goes out to the side, just like that.
For uptime reasons, I think you can wait until the first slice moves, but then you should definitely move.
Well, I saw when the slices
How would
even
you know
reach
where
the
to
whole
move
team, and then
until
you
the
move.
first?
Yeah,
You
Exactly.
basically start
Wait
moving
for the first.
immediately when the things start
can
rotating, so
move
that's why
out.
you stand a bit behind.
You can move out before it starts rotating, but that is loss of melee uptime for those people who that is a relevant thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can wait for the first movement of the slice and then start moving, and you can start prepping your position. I think it's mostly muscle memory, to be honest.
Like, can I have a mantra when we get back in? Like, when we group up?
I'm also gonna curing
This
wall.
time.
So much for that.
to get him back up.
Just general thing. Because it helps, like, with this part. No, that's
Wait.
Go out, go out, go out.
Ah, then. Okay.
The inside group was very much too far ahead.
Yeah. But it's not that bad. It just takes some patience. As with
So wait, how many baits before?
it's
these lines?
missile and a
It's-
laser on every 2 baits.
So it's 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, boom. Done.
If that takes too much brain power, you can just look at your debuff timer.
Yeah,
Or that.
I'll do that.
Yeah, that's also.
I mean
a
that
valid one.
also works, yeah.
Although
I mean,
will say
whatever
we
works
should
for
be-
you.
Yeah, and I will say though, we should be prudent at the start until we get used to the mechanic in moving out as soon as we can, just so we don't clip too much. Not that that was the issue in this case, but just
Go
saying.
out and forward. Try to use brain.
Yeah.
My
Should be
biggest issue is
prudent.
that, like, this thing is slower than the O11S Panto, and it fucked
Yep.
me up.
You need to walk out as close to the edge of the circle you were just
God.
at, and then
It's so slow.
It is.
yeah,
It
it's
really is.
I
very
hate
slow.
it.
You need to deliberate. Patience is the name of the game, basically.
Yeah, like, this one's horrible. Any tethers?
Good luck.
Like, there's a tether between me and my tower.
I was waiting till the last second.
Another thing, if you have 3 or 4 for the towers, you need to use some sort of personals. Like, just to stay safe, because the third debuff is gonna like get blasted if you don't do any personals.
There's about 5 seconds for the healer to top you after the debuff drops, and you have to pick your tower.
It's fine. Like it's fine though. Like
Yeah, but the point is like if you have second wind, like use second.
Yeah. If you have it, use it.
Because like Pantocrator, we're gonna be able to heal no matter what. But here it's kind of like it's a vomit of things happening.
Yeah, it's like I mean I do have like enough stuff so I can just like Zoe Numa through this. So if we get like a mantra or something like when we're going in, that would be very helpful because it is a boost to healing.
You wait with healing until the last debuffs have dropped,
Yes. Right? No point in healing until like the last one is resolved.
Save me.
It's like
Save me!
Acres, hello?
Ah!
Yeah, that's kind of fucking.
and yeah, like in this case for
Yes.
example, it's just like
Playing anything?
Physis, Paulus,
If we stack close,
Numa, and we're
reinforcements will
fine. Easy game.
Yeah, we're gonna need some fucking big.
So this is still a safe. Idalia is running very quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, I kinda have to because I was 1.
Yeah, but that was still very far ahead. It doesn't matter as long as you don't place your... The important part is that you... Placing puddles ahead of where the group will want to move is like...
It's about not getting hit by the beam.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
More so than the baits, I would say that's the case. Because
If you're on the outside, you have to move so much quicker than the inside group.
Yes, but you cannot place baits
Yes,
ahead
I
of them.
I placed one row. Yes.
it's definitely very sensitive. Almost as much as doing meteors for the first time when you gotta get used to the movement.
At least here's no cursed patterns, right?
Seems like it,
Love
yeah.
cursed patterns.
I hate it.
I mean, at least curse pattern makes it a bit more interesting.
Anyone gonna
Take
grab my
this
tether?
Yeah, I need someone to take it so I can move.
Please don't run through the boss if you don't need tether.
Just do a little
Why are you
whoopity.
running through the boss?
No, this was me and I needed the tether. Like, I waited in the middle quite a long time for someone to grab Drum's tether as well.
Drum didn't need it.
Oh no, I
today.
didn't need a tether. I needed someone to get whoever had the tether so I could just move
That
to
was
my
me.
tower. I was gonna soak the tower, but I didn't want to take the tether by accident.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
No, it
Because someone
does.
from the middle is supposed to take it anyway, but yeah.
True, but like if we get consistent at the mechanic, we're gonna be in such a way where we know the timings to move, timings to back out, because otherwise it's gonna get a bit messy. Because as with anything on an ultimate, we can't just clear. We need to consistently clear. Otherwise it gets really fucky.
It's clear forehead.
Tether takers, hello?
Boom.
Feather accidents.
I'm back in P4.
Another issue. I was like, I wish they stopped putting this fucking mechanic in this game. But the devs just fucking hate us. Like they know it's jank and still they keep doing it. Why?
Everyone loves it. That's why.
I love tethers. Oh, convenient.
Did you die to damage or twice common ruin?
No, I got
But
clipped
also,
because it was the 180 case after my tether.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta like at least move a bit circular to the safe spots. Can't wait.
Oh, okay, that snapshotted. Apologies.
We were a bit too close to each other with the tethers. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not actually. I don't
No,
know.
we died from storage violation.
Ah, okay. I'm stupid.
Yeah, tower went off.
I will say this mechanic is more interesting than it looks on paper.
Oh my lord.
No, it's fine.
Oh. Goodbye.
Goodbye, world.
We're not even there yet. Speaking of which, has anyone actually cleared?
P2.
No one's yet.
I know groups have seen to the very end of P2.
Yeah, at least no one's reported. Like, Neverland's reported that they're at like 0.1.
0.02 actually.
I mean, something anyway, like close and reg pulls, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, please do not
How?
move until the tethers are out. Like, I
How
cannot
do you
stand.
manage to take?
Yeah, just until those tethers show up, don't move. Because if you don't, I mean, there's no shot anyone's gonna take anything, because they're gonna spawn on top of us, or on top of the freeze.
Bro, what the fuck?
I still think we need to. So, for example, in this case, I was north, Onyx was south, right? The one guy that need to go clockwise need to take the tether from me. Why not go counter?
No. Just if you have to take a tether, run to the middle at the tether. Then, if you see the tether that you're going for disappear from the person that is standing out, run to the other tether until you see that one disappear as well. And once both tested tethers are gone, you can look to go to your spot.
Just move.
I mean, I do agree with that, but at the same time, what Alex says is right. If we're in order to get smooth tether grabs, we should actually be abiding by the prio, because if we do, there's never a case in which, unless someone fucks up, I will make that point. I mean, if someone goes through the center when they shouldn't have, okay, we're gonna have a rogue tether. But if the only people who go center are the two people that need to grab it, and if you just go grab the one that's closest to your safe spot or the one that's abiding by your prio, you should never have someone grab it over you, because it's only gonna be two people. For consistency's sake, at least, such is the case, I would say.
That is a bold move.
One comes out.
Exactly, because it does assist. Like in cases where it's close, it's not that beneficial. But when they're very split apart, if we have like someone go through a specific checkpoint, you might grab someone else's tether in the second pass. So having you go to the spot you have to go makes it way better. And also prepositions you for the safe area. Because we do have to like find a way in which it's consistent, the movement we're doing. We can't just go by... For progging, of course, anything goes as long as it works, but we should also keep in mind that sometimes things that are optimal end up also being the easiest to prog with.
Yeah, we can just do it like this. Yep. Oh, I see the other part's dead. That makes sense.
Look at your shield, it's so big. Wait.
Won't be long.
Oh no.
Justin, if you see that
Okay,
preloads, even if you're dead.
An attempt was made.
Okay, let's go again. For Pentatrader. Remember to wait until the size gets to you and then execute movement.
I started too far ahead, that was my bad.
to go for that tether. For example, if you're clockwise, you go for, because after you take the tether, you are looking for a clockwise.
It does seem to ease with the grab, because if you know no one's gonna get to you eventually, because when we get used to it, we'll always be doing that, and at that time, no one's gonna grab your tether. Like when you actually like memory muscle, whatever the fuck the mechanic.
But for safety, you can stay centered until you are sure that the other person grabbing a tether also has a tether.
Yes.
Because then
grab
if
yours, you can just also that's a thing you can have easily. Just a little bit of a wait gives you time to think where you're gonna go as well.
Russo doesn't have tether, someone moved too early.
That was me.
I made it!
In this case, it actually worked, but in this case, as an example, you would have grabbed the northern tether.
Why?
Because it's the one that's most north and you have prio. Of course it works, it's like whatever, but
Took way too long to transfer
No,
that
but
one, we
like
couldn't
when
get
you
through.
when you get two towers spawned on like intercardinal, like northeast one, like that doesn't make sense then. Like
There's no intercardinal towers.
no, when both spawn on the same, like as
pairs of
in, yeah, as in when they spawn in like A, B, yeah.
I mean, it's more like about like who you're grabbing it from. So like, let's say there's like the tethers are, for instance, on like the people who took the previous tethers are in A and C. You grab the one that's according to your prio. So if you're clockwise, you grab the tether on A and move wherever you're supposed to go.
At least initially, just try to make sure that you can back up the other one, if possible, but that's the one you should try to go for initially, maybe.
I made a mistake. I even sorted my party list to have Rifu and Fit closer to the top, and I still didn't manage to see the numbers.
Grab it. Ah, come on, grab it. Fuck. It's okay though. It's eventually we'll get there. Don't be discouraged. As with anything which movement, it takes a while.
But
You
it's
grab the tether and
always...
you need to. You are waiting for the guy to take it from you, right? Don't stay on the edge because people cannot pass. You need to go a bit closer to it.
That would have been correct movement, Idalia, for number 1. I think. But you're way ahead now.
It doesn't matter at this point.
No,
But
you're just giving feedback for the practice, right?
yeah. Lots
Should
of
you like agree if you're passing the tether that you come to like his circle?
Ideally, yeah.
So people can
Okay.
run on max melee.
Okay. I haven't
Should
been doing that,
assist with
but I
movement.
can. Man, I cannot imagine the pain
Range
of trying
break.
to play Black Mage into the shit.
It's like range brain going like, oh yeah, you can stand max melee. Wherever that is.
Right, melees play this game too.
Okay, good job.
Very nice.
Ready for Pantok report?
Group and pictures, right?
Remember to wait until the slice catches up to you.
I'm number 1.
Oh, then there was a lack of adjustment then. Because we were both
Why are you running so fast, guys? What the
yeah,
fuck?
we're both one in that case.
You got pop sprint.
Yeah, we need to stay together. The 3 guys in the back, they need to move together.
Yeah, you just walk out of the circle and then wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The circles go slightly faster than the slices at the distance that we are from the boss. So just go as close to your previous circle set as possible. I will say tanks and ranged probably have it the hardest when it comes to finding duplicates because they have to check more people.
Ah, it's fine, nothing one won't get used to after a while.
But I think it's working out relatively well. You were clockwise, and and north was open.
Oh my god. So like it changes with the angle. Like that's kind of fucking my
Monk-ass.
brain over.
Yeah, because it's not something you really see anywhere else. I'd say usually it's perfectly angled, be it 90 or 45.
I think it's on
Most
purpose you have
flamethrowers
it
are
like
usually
slightly
just-
off.
Yeah, it's just ever so slightly. Gotta rewire the brain. It is what it is. Every ultimate has to have something to mess with our minds.
I get why Arthur's is molding over this like earlier today.
destroy it. Oh no, the tether.
So who's 3?
What do you mean?
There was one tower, top tower.
Yeah.
But
Who else was 4 with me? Didn't go there.
Can I request a repair for from someone?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Where's Fit?
And says, yeah, sure.
You're gonna
Like,
get
he can
through.
repair.
Yeah, true. That, true that.
Yeah, true. Should probably.
I know
repair
Fit
that.
can do it, so.
Gonna get fat stacks doing this raid.
Onyx, you need to wait a bit longer.
Okay, good shit. Fun time. Remember to pay attention to your adjustments at the start. Saying this is fair didn't fail last time. Someone
Making
didn't
one
adjust.
out.
Someone didn't adjust, I think.
what are you doing, Dahlia? You're looking at everyone, or for example, what I'm doing, I'm looking at my number and then I look at the guy with the same number as me. I just look for the number. I don't look for the name. And once I find the number, then I look at the name.
I think for melees, it's definitely the easiest to just look at one name, but for tanks, yeah.
I think it's harder for us for rage because we have to look at.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, no,
It-
and it's something that you're not used to. Don't worry about it. When you get used to it, you won't fail it up.
Yeah, true.
It's just like progging abysses. If you were an adjuster, you know the pains of this situation all too well. And it's even worse because you have 2 people, but don't worry about it.
Yo,
Just take the time that as soon as a mechanic goes out to just do a quick check. Because you do free, right? Because I think you're in the same position as me. We do free both. Ours plus 2 others.
even if you're late, you can move to the other side.
Yeah, even if you're late. Because it's like, it's nice if there's a tether. Thank God.
Yet.
Yeah, it's the keyword.
Not through the middle, guys.
But it does seem like we're getting it slightly so consistent. Less errant behavior, which is good.
We had the tether before.
Yeah.
Practice this, practice it.
Yeah, we should. On twist pulls.
Oh lord.
I think a beam going through deep.
We're gonna die, but it is what it is.
Mm.
Little elusive.
To be honest, this stack hurts
Yep,
in a
there's
very
mine.
weird mathematical manner. A 3-person split does way less than a 2-person split, which is very weird.
I've
I guess
started
that's-
doing these so you can cheese them.
Yeah, true.
But guys, like the towers, it's like 7-second cast, right? That's a
10
lot of
second.
time. 10 seconds, even
No,
more.
It's a
it-
10
it-
second
it is
between each
7.
explosion.
It is 7.
You
It's
sure?
it's not exactly 10. No, it's not.
I'm just
Still
saying,
7.
like, that's a shit ton of time. You don't need to, like, move out earlier and shit.
I think we were all expecting this to be simpler than it was, but the reality is that it does involve quite a lot of things that we are not used to doing even with the practice, so it's just
Yeah, it's
stuff.
very particular, precise microspacing.
This
Exactly.
mechanic is the definition of like moving all your furniture 1 centimeter to one place, like to the right or left.
Any grabbers?
Where is tower?
Oh my god, okay.
Oh
yeah.
my, for fuck's sake!
In incidents on this one.
Oh, that's fucked. Oh.
That works.
You can do small adjustments, like in this case, I noticed you were coming, you can just move in a bit. It's all a matter of literally getting used to it.
Together. Together.
That's nice. It's fine. Going.
I think you
Karos
need to
hits.
use sprint drum. I don't know if you have it. I have it.
Yeah, I think you guys need to
And
use
also,
it here. Or save it for here.
just move as far as possible on the edge if you are the guy that needs to be out.
Yeah, you have to just sprint, hold W. Like, it also doesn't matter if you go too far, as long as you don't, or if you're outside enough and you leave space for the circles for the other people. It doesn't matter how outside you go, how far you go. I mean.
Oh, balls. Balls.
Run.
What? So sorry. I was distracted because I was thinking about how the fuck we kept Peloton up if we aggroed. That.
I think in Peloton is bugged. It's showing up as a buff in combat, but I don't think it actually does anything.
Fair? Strictly got infested.
I remember people mentioning it on a stream sometime somewhere.
It really felt like I was zooming during that first tower movement.
Maybe it's a placebo effect from like seeing the Peloton buff.
I shouldn't be thinking of such things. Nice. Panto time.
Together, move together. Together, guys, don't rush.
But you know what?
Oh, that's a bit too heavy.
Yeah, that's a bit too fast. Like you need to move
That's bad.
out sooner as a one. You kinda fucked us over and we overturned. But yeah.
Boom.
I got turned around.
Boom. Boom. 4 shots. 5 shots.
And the damage is
And then after this, it's in range.
that's your range.
Just let's go.
Boom.
But we were getting the hang of it there. It's definitely
Yeah.
nothing that
It's actually the
complicated.
play to use LB1.
I've seen
groups doing it, but we'll
I've
see.
seen groups doing it initially, but then later phase it out.
Mm.
Like Styles group used to do it for like 2-3 hours, and then they stopped like 2 hour like to an hour and a half before our raid started, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically a prog LB.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be like say when you were progging Nidhogg and you would LB free just so you killed it to see eyes, but then you knew you were gonna wipe. Like it's why not? Until you really need it, why not do it? Till you really do need it, why not?
By the way, do we plan to have breaks in a raid or not at all?
Maybe a small one just after the first out, but no more than 5 minutes, since it's only
Okay.
3 hours. Unless someone has like a big ass emergency, in which case, who am I to say otherwise?
Noted.
Oh, what?
Think, guys,
Oh, fuck?
I think I barely got clipped.
Yeah, we could this.
I wasn't expecting that to happen though. I can heal this up, I think.
Guys, slowly.
Yeah, we still overturned too much.
Group 2 GG. Where we
mean,
done pretty
Okay,
good.
this is where it stops. Cool.
I'm gonna
Would
use
it be
I
easier?
also, we need no mitigation on this one. I don't know where we're doing it.
I'll Samba.
no point in taking this.
I think if you are using Samba right before the first beam, it will be up for all of them.
Should
Yeah,
be.
you use-
That's hard to hit
use
everyone
the-
with though.
It's basically like if you can use Samba after the first set, because like you can move a tiny bit inwards, I think.
Yeah, be moving in and out doesn't matter, right? Like realistically, because you're not gonna
Yeah.
obstruct anyone. It's just
Like that's
moving
basically
ahead
what I
that's-
do, because like I have to put up like mitigation in between, so I zigzag through the thing.
Yeah, the only problem with that idea is that then it gets inconsistent if I'm number 2.
Yeah, it's more like let's put it this way. Basically, like, depending on what number you have, like just use like either like if you're 2, use Samba on the first one. If you're 1, just use it whenever you get back in.
Okay.
Because there is some RNG variance, but it's fine. Yo, any.
Man, this music really is snoozing though.
Nice.
One is missing.
Oh, yeah, we have a misadjustment here.
Yeah. No way.
Did we not?
No, wait,
I have
do
the
actually-
same as we have. Oh wait, no. You know what? There was a
I think it would-
misadjustment, all right, but not the kind that you would think. I adjusted when I shouldn't have. Apologies.
Wait, can you wait a second?
Sure.
Yeah, I think we're just moving too fast. On the circles. I think like the
I
abilities
think
that boss
the guy
does-
with no, I think the guy who needs to be out need to be faster.
No, but I still think like the other group, I mean, I don't see it in my point of view, but the other group doesn't have an issue like that. Like they move more slowly than group 1.
I mean, it come with experience.
Just ignore the slices. Like they won't kill you. Like only circles can kill you. Like you'll always be faster than slices.
If you go as slow as possible in the circles, you will still outrun the slices at this distance that we play at.
Oh, that's more like it. Good shit.
Wait, don't move, don't move. Don't move.
But either rushing.
Barely clipped.
What did you?
Not bad. Yeah, it's just getting used to this movement.
Yeah, the south starting group, or the C starting group, is moving very fast. My bad, I moved too early.
No worries.
And clockwise, right?
Yeah, the person taking the tether was dead, I think.
Unfortunate.
I will say, this pull timer is absolute ass for me if we get to actually wanting to kill. Because
Yeah,
my stuff
naturally.
lines up, my dance and flourish happens when I need to be pressing utility GCDs or OGCDs.
And once we actually really go for like proper pulls, we'll just.
Oh, please.
Oh, go behind me. Actually, pain that you can't move through the boss if your tower is on the other side.
Oh no, I'm wrong. My bad. I didn't see the tower on A because the boss's bad hitbox was in front of it and it was like slightly to the side, right? To the counterclockwise side.
It's like I'm fucking turning my camera around just to see like is there a tower behind the fucking boss? Every time.
Yeah, this boss's fat booty too much.
It's
Me.
too thick.
What the fuck killed you?
Got saved by the tether.
I think we're good.
Far forward, start.
I think you died from mitigation there.
Oh no! I think if the mechanics go out, even if you're dead, since I was like the laser marked at the same time as you, Alex, I'm fairly sure it just lined up with me because
No, but I don't think so. Like, though, yeah. No. I mean, were you the number 2?
No, I mean on the second slice before we even
Stay on
moved,
the edge. Just stay on
I
the edge,
got
don't
hit
touch
by
the
the
front.
flamethrower.
Yeah, we need to
Oh.
stay on the
Yeah, okay, you need to maybe do a tiny sidestep, but like
Yeah.
the problem isn't that. The problem is that okay, suppose the edge of this is the edge of the circle, right? You want to be standing here, not here. This is way too far.
I
You
know,
want to be standing like yeah.
I know, but that's not what I meant. I was
Yeah.
standing inside the second thingy waiting for the first circle, and I got hit by the flamethrower. That's what I
Yeah.
meant.
Yeah, you
So we
need to
need to
maybe move
go
like a
for
tiny
that.
sidestep, yeah.
Yeah, just outside.
Our group did perfect there, Dahlia, but we died from damage. I mean, you too.
Yeah, we got 2 lasers because someone with the 4th laser died right behind
Yeah,
our
yeah.
position.
Yeah, it
That's
overlapped with you guys. I'm
all-
99%
that's all
sure.
what
Yeah,
happened.
Dram died and he was one, so I think that's
Yeah.
I
that's it.
still don't think that's for circle baiting. Like it's not a constant movement. Like you should stop.
it's-
I think.
No, it's not.
It's
constant
move,
movement,
stop.
it's-
Move,
Yeah,
stop.
but I see people constantly moving. That's what That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
And that shouldn't happen though.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a small delay between explosions even after you dodge the into the edge of the next one.
Problem is if one of the light party moves, everyone has to move or they get
That
tipped.
is true.
Yeah, that's why it's very
probably the
important.
problem. Like that's probably the cause because people are moving and everyone else has to comply to that movement.
You go there. No, go there. I don't know what I'm saying.
Don't worry.
Yep. Communication.
But that's not
That was a 2-tower.
But yeah, you're right, Dahlia, in regards to the baits. That's always been a thing with these bait mechanics. They're usually in spots where you can afford to have someone go slightly ahead and everyone adjusting. But in this case, we don't really have that luxury. Like say in P2, if one guy goes a bit ahead, doesn't fucking matter. Even in Pentacrator on 11S, if someone went a bit ahead, fuck, it doesn't even matter. Like you just go a slight bit more ahead. And pray it just doesn't happen in sequence.
That's the issue. It does.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, if it's a case like this, I like can't like take the counter one. Fuck. think the prior system works until my like
It was
until
this
it
case
doesn't.
twice in a row.
Yeah, it's like if it's that one and I have to go all the way around, like I won't get the tether in time. Or well, I can, but then I will have to like if A is free, I'll just go to like in between. Like I will go to like 4-ish.
So dumb.
What?
If you want to, we could. It's only 8 minutes until instance anyway. No one has any objections? Why not?
They know.
Alright, everyone back at exactly 9-8. So we can do, well, probably not half a lot out. But then again, I mean, one lot out is never like precise because there's like the loading times which aren't counted for the timer. So, you know. until the point which we consider, which is 10 p.m. of course. So everyone at 8. See you in a bit.
Yeah. Like when I run towards the flower, you're already there. That's fine. But when I go like about here,
Were you playing Scarlet
I'm joking.
Violet?
It gives me the boost. I should have been closer to you. That's fine.
Wait, where were you?
I was here, like here.
I actually haven't
So it's
finished
like a
Scarlet
stepping
Violet.
I mean, we can just probably
I only
shift
got
one-
like 2 gym
one stick
badges.
closer
And
to
then
it.
I'll try
This is the guy from. Okay, look at everyone. He's stand here, like just on top of me, and stand on me. Everyone else away. Only he's here, wingman. Between him and me, that's the gap that you have to place your tether. Like, if you are where any of us are, you are gonna get the ball. Has to be inside. Okay?
Oh, I suck at
Wait, let's say,
Pokemon. I only know
I
like
shooting from B.
fire, water,
you-
grass.
Come here. Come here, sexy.
That pull was good. Just remember, yeah.
Let's go. You're running during the first
Yeah.
part.
Sorry about that.
It's gonna be a good DPS. I'm taking from Q.
North tower. Okay. Cheat, sorry.
From Ash later. Oh, taking from Shafu later.
Think for one.
From full tower.
Just reset.
Maybe I got even this one.
Up a tone.
I'm taking that tower. It's fine.
Taking from Shafu.
Misty.
Taking far one. Far tower.
Taking
Oh.
from Cypher.
North tower.
Taking from Q.
From World Tower.
North.
I lost a lot of cast. And not because of you, like, it's like the pattern is so shitty.
Oh, I'm too. Sorry, I was I mean, that was kind of like the game thing 3. Athena!
Cypher?
Q.
I have a question actually.
Charlie Power.
I'm not sure if anyone has been paying attention to this, but has there ever been a situation where we get two duplicate numbers in the same light party? Like,
yeah.
Like, so that one light party is 2 and 4, 2, 2, 4, 4, and the other one is 1, 1, 3, 3.
Oh. No, none. Thus far we haven't had that happen. No, I don't think so.
I think it's possible though, right?
I mean, if it was, yeah, it's just two people adjust, I guess. Well, 4, 2 of each group is what it is. No matter the amount, it's always the same.
Sorry.
Granted, you only have like one.
Really bad puddle placed on that one. Sorry.
It's nothing too difficult, especially since given we do have to wait for. Well, I say nothing too difficult. Of course, sometimes I miss what I should be doing, but since we always have to wait for the slice to catch up, you have like what? I don't know. Solid 8 seconds, 8, 9, or whatever the many seconds before it even starts hitting. Of course, if you're one, there's more urgency, but still.
You.
Let's ball. I was opening the duty finder menu, Mr. Fit.
You
One thing that may
have
help.
a keybind?
No, I do not.
Markers. I'm gonna
Right.
save these.
Let's get to it again. Onwards.
Oh, I just noticed your Kalam. Jesus. One thing though is that these mechanics are things that even like the world's first groups are like not playing perfectly clean on and stuff, so it is just genuinely really hard. So it makes sense that we're not just getting it easy.
Yes.
I'm behind here, so I'll die. Whoop.
Wait, wasn't that the perfect cut of A?
Yep, it was the
cutting
perfect
thing.
half cut of A.
So group 1 should have been on B.
It's hard to say. Like it's like one of these things. It's like if A is half uncovered, does that mean you go to A or not? So
Like we split it properly though, weren't there 4 on each?
No,
Or
it
was-
was like 6 and 2.
Ah, okay, then I.
That's what I'm asking. So what's the agreement then?
Well, I mean, I guess if it half cuts A, we.
It still count as for North team, for one team.
Yeah, I guess so. Because like if it's still if it half cuts it, it's not really full cutting it. So yeah, let's just say if it half cuts it, it still counts as North.
luckily, I don't think it can third cut it. At least I haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen it until we see it. Because they're devilish. Let's roll.
The stupid. I wonder if it's just genuinely picking a completely random direction, like full random, or if it is like selecting from some subset of possibilities.
What happened here? Oh my... Sorry, my
First
party
two
list.
liners?
Party list, no, party list. Fuck me. Party list, sorry, right. Because yeah, I didn't change it, so I couldn't accurately see the things, sorry. I'll make a note to never forget.
So you're moving the party list that you have like your group at top, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I see.
I had my group at top, so when I didn't see neither of the two people ahead of me with the debuff, I was like,
How do you do that?
You go to party members and then you just click on someone and use the arrows, and you can like move them around.
Oh shit! Hold on.
I have Onyx under Osaka, but since I didn't change anything, it was Dahlia and Rifu, so I couldn't see it right. All good now.
But just know it resets every time you zone in. It resets.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it fucked me over.
Wait. How do you do that?
You go to party members, and then you just click on whoever the fuck you want to move, and you click on the arrows where it says sort party list.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
Yeah, that's why it's not as hard to do this, because if you just put them all in a row, it's like, okay, I mean, it's still something you have to keep in mind, but it makes it easier. You check if you have equals or not. What I forgot to take into account is that it changes when you zone out back to default. I mean, you can have a preset, but I'm not sure if presets that you have like this specific.
Oh my god, that is such a game changer for this mechanic.
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, no, then this strat is for a PF viable then. Because if you have to memorize the names whoever's in your party to be able to tell, then this is not doable for PF.
Oh, we all told you, didn't he? Shit. Oh, Panto's gonna be fucked. Try to.
Yeah. Everyone still gets the debuff.
Barring the deaths to the lasers, that was sort of the proper damage, proper rotation. I wonder if we should actually
learn something every day.
Immune that. Nah, man, there's no point. We're gonna get busted.
And
anyway,
we should try, like, people who get one, like, try to practice moving out instantly, like, to the edge and using sprint. Because you make us move a bit more in a circle if you bait it like that.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a bit jank on my end.
Zen and Sotar here.
The fuck?
Do we clip each other?
No clue.
No. The tower was not so.
Oh.
Yeah, the tower.
The third one, right?
Yeah, third one.
No.
won't work.
I'm still getting clipped heresy. I hate that the AoE itself is like bigger than the particle effect.
That's it?
It's like a tiny bit.
That's gross.
Yeah, it's basically like
And what do you mean? It's way better that you'd be bad at the first mechanic. Like, imagine if you... Imagine... just imagine a scenario where... I don't know...
I don't want
it takes
this to
you
be...
ages
I don't
to
want...
proc something because you can't do the last one. Like,
I don't want this to be 15 minutes in.
yeah, exactly. Pray to God that these are the hardest ones, usually.
Yo, slow down! What the heck?
Yeah, we started good as group 1, and who was like the second one kinda rushed.
But okay.
Well, the funny thing about being bad at Titania in UCOP is that you get to do it again, like 10 minutes in.
Oh, cool. Nice. Love it. Excellent.
They said this was gonna be easier than DSR.
I mean, maybe that's the only hard part of the fight.
I don't know. I've seen some P2, and
Yeah, it's
I don't know if that's getting any better.
Even but slowly.
oh, you actually adjusted this. Okay. Whoop. Never mind.
I think one issue people are having is that we're circling too close.
Wait, don't pull. I mean, yeah, it's chain effect. Just try to be on the edge of the circle.
And if you notice you have a tendency of going too fast, just go further outside, because then even if you move faster, you have more distance to cover.
If you are away from the group when the beam hits, the two guys will die. So you
It
need-
doesn't matter because it's a line AoE. You can be pretty far back and still catch the line AoE, right?
The range is really tight.
No,
Yeah,
actually, it should count, Alex, because think about it this way. You clip people when you line up with the alt guy, right? So it's definitely reaching at least that far, so it should count still, I would assume.
Yeah, it does, because otherwise the person with the missile being too far forward or backward, like, shouldn't get hit at all.
Yeah, exactly. So it should be actually not a bad tip if you just go a bit too much. You can just go a bit more outwards.
My bad.
That was good, Talia. I wonder if... It's fine. I don't think anyone in this group could have genuinely expected us to just smash P1 just like this and then, like...
I mean, groups that I know that I've been playing all day are still like doing this shit.
My partner's group has been at this for 3 hours longer, and they're still on this base.
Yep.
That's the usual growing pains.
Yeah.
Couldn't see another tether, what the fuck?
Yep, that doesn't work.
I only see the counterclockwise one.
If you had tower now, not tether. You are number 3, right? Me.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
I mean, if you really want to do 2 of them, go the fuck ahead.
You will die.
Oh.
At least the healing isn't quite as bad as it was that O12S unsync, right?
Good camp in 011 as well, actually. I mean, this one's a bit like Panto's fucking scuffed.
I fucking hate healing this mechanic.
I mean, on this one, technically, like, there's literally no outgoing damage, so you can probably, like, only top off the chunks. And it should be okay. Because, like, you have plenty of time when we get back in.
Nah, like, right here, you have to heal. Else the 3s are gonna die. And the next one is gonna be the 4s, you have to heal them as well, else they're gonna die.
I was feeling like I'm basically just like exhausting all my stacks by throwing spot heals around, but then it's like I can't do that very like liberally, I guess, because like I need to have resources for Panto as well.
I just burn both my lilies on the 3rd, and then on 4th I do then Tetra.
Yeah.
And then I'm out of juice. Feels good, man.
I mean, it's fine, because, like, I'm taking care of most of, like, Pantocrator anyway by myself. Just field healer thing. Right, why is it all the way over there?
You're clockwise.
Yeah, sure.
What a funny mechanic.
No, it's not. Fucking retarded. It's already adjusting because they can't put it on cardinals and intercardinal.
Everything about this place is just fucking jank.
This feels like kind of like Nail in a way.
I don't know, Nail.
Everything is scuffed and weird.
I mean, Nail isn't very scuffed and weird. This one's like the definition of scuffed and weird.
I was one of the 4 fin lines that towers dusted.
You did it!
Dang it.
What?
We out. I think we missed someone on our side.
Nah, that was me. I went the wrong way. Tried to adjust to it, but I got close to the wrong person, so that just like threw me completely off.
Good reminder.
Where's the fucking tether?
It was north,
North.
but slightly northeast.
Yeah, but I was counter, like, try to take tether from the east
then-
side, and somebody yoinked it.
Unfortunate.
That was death to damage, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure that that didn't actually click me. It's not enough. I tried, Alex.
Something is wrong here. Like why? Like you shouldn't have to use sprint for a mechanic. Like this is stupid.
What we can do as well is instead of but this I don't know. I've seen POVs of people doing this, the other strats, but it looks like infinitely harder. What they do is they have the group chase the slice instead of like wait for the slice, right? And then the people taking the spread lag behind. And then after lagging behind, the people that took the spread will double through the slice to end up in the other group.
That sounds a million times harder, yes.
It's not as bad as it sounds because you only have to move a relatively small distance to make it through the slice. Because you can already be positioned at the edge of the previous slice, right? So you only have to move about this far to make it to the next group. But yes, it is much more monk austere compared to this, in my opinion.
One, and you need to go out. So, for example, you need to go out, right? Don't go like this. You can run like this. Faster. With sprint. Because if you are going like this, you'll be in same line with us. So just move. Because we can go closer to the boss. It's not like we cannot. Even if you put a pedal like a bit in front of us, we can adjust.
Also, one thing to consider that you can do as the group stack is instead of just walking in a straight circle, if you notice you're getting too far ahead, you can like weave out and then back in and do sort of a triangle formation to gain back the space that you lost, basically.
Yeah. I need to move on because we are losing player from every time we lose one player who needs to be out and got hit by the beam. Just move out, don't care about us, we will adjust. I mean, don't fuck us, but yeah. Move out. Go. Back.
Yeah, that was not very PogChamp.
Fuck's sake.
I'm not sure this is the greatest strat.
There is also the possibility of just moving like straight ahead instead of moving out.
But I guess what we could do is instead of moving straight ahead, the group can move like sideways out, and the person that is taking the thing can move straight ahead, and then you rejoin. I don't know. That the problem is rejoining then.
The same. And when you are rejoining, you don't have to, for example, you are here, you need to rejoin, right? You don't need to run in front. You can go a bit back and then join us. Because no matter, you can just be here, for example. There is no big deal. And then you can go like this, and then with us. And when you are going out, I see people like putting paddle near paddle. No, you can just run out. Like, Be here. You don't have to bait the battle like we did.
When you go out, you don't have to bait the puddles.
Yeah, you
Just
don't
run.
give a fuck about anything. Just move out. And when you need to go back, if you are way too far out, just do like this.
It's like what the person baiting is supposed to be doing is like they take their shit, then they like double back, they do a loop back, like they rejoin instead of rejoining from the front, they should be doing it from the back.
I think you
or
can
in
return
line.
from the front I think if you look at Stahl's POV of the fight that I think is linked somewhere. In strategy discussion.
I think
never mind.
we might as well just keep pulling for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
we can go
I think
through it.
people are also getting very discouraged at the mechanic. I mean, sure, it could also. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think the resolution right now is anything that's like besides what's expected. It's a thing where 3 people have to move in unison and 1 person has to move outside of that unison. And I mean, it's hard. It's not something you can execute super easy. Are there better strats? Possibly, but I wouldn't say this is undoable. It's just not as easy as probably one would expect. But you get used to it. You can't expect to just one-shot the mechanics. And I'm not saying this as in like, oh my god, we've been here for ages. It's just like, yeah, like, it shouldn't be... I don't see thus far what we've done as like an issue. It's not an easy mechanic.
It's just me, sorry.
That's fine.
Because
what is that buff on you, Onyx? You had a blue circle buff thing.
Well, that's when your like the thing, like the fucking looper debuff expires.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, you get like the
confusion.
Yeah, you get the confusion thing, and you just start running around, usually to the wall.
I see.
But yeah, when you think about it, that mechanic essentially requires nothing but short of 30 seconds of not pixel perfect, but semi-perfect movement out of every single one of us. Naturally, we're not gonna like do it super easily until we get used to that movement. It's kind of like, imagine if more than 2 people had to do meteors. And if one person fucked up the other, well, I mean, I guess that's the same as meteors if one person fucks up the other. But that's what we're dealing with here, in a certain way. Just it's gonna take a while, yeah.
For first 2 beams, I think. But yeah.
Oh yeah, the beams. I mean, probably a few pulls for the beams because it's gonna be right after Pantocrator ends, so people might still be on edge, but it shouldn't be a problem. And who knows? Maybe tomorrow there are better strats already out. It's gonna be another fucking like 10 out, even more because it's not as if patch only starts at 10. So if we find something better, we'll start doing that. But until then, we'll just try this, see how far we can get with it.
Remember to wait for
Like, I still don't get it. Like, Onyx, were you in the wrong or me? For the picking up?
This time. No, this time it was Onyx. 'Cause you were north.
It's
and there was more slots
fucking me over my brain, like.
Yeah. I mean,
But like, it's the tether picking up that's the issue, yeah?
Yeah.
But I don't see why we would do like counterclockwise, clockwise for this stuff.
Guys, here. I'm literally broken.
Oh, 7k.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I think I did repair.
Yeah, I don't see the reason to do like clockwise, counterclockwise stuff for the tether pickup when you can just go to the middle, so you're pre-positioned to see where you're moving quickly.
Like going to the middle, and sometimes if 2 guys go, they took the same tether and they fuck each other.
I mean, that's why you fucking run around. It's the fucking
Yeah.
merry-go-round spouting P for us.
That's why we're talking
you
about
step
Mario
on top of
Karting
each
around,
other.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Oh shit,
just don't
sorry.
say that T is the boss, like the origin of the boss. you just look at the two tethers that are stretched out. And when you see both of the tethers have gone away from the previous ones, you can move out. You just keep moving around like this, like an idiot. This is just Mario Karting about it.
So far away. 1 sec. Repair. There you go. Thanks, Fit.
The lead is
let's
a man.
I really didn't expect the tether picking up part to be the problem in this mechanic, but it absolutely
Of course
is.
it is.
But it absolutely fucking is. Like, the rest of it is easy.
I mean, it would be easier if you could like delete the model and just see the starting point.
Open anamnesis set the boss to be 50% transparent. Unironically, probably possible.
Or just replace it with something else.
I mean, whatever works, works.
Oh, what is this?
Top, 3 top.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah, the group is moving way too fast. Like, the group 2 here.
One, I think the one that need to get out was low. And
The
then
second?
you move to behind the group. Don't move behind the group. Just run in front, in diagonal, and move out. Because
There was a puddle there. There was a puddle there. I couldn't move
I
there.
don't know. No. I think you wasn't. It was mid drum. I don't know where.
Yeah, because I was group 1. We were group 1 because we had to adjust Alex.
If you need to go out and you go like this, you're fucked. Because the beam is like 2 seconds after you move out. So if you go like this, you're gonna get hit with the beam. Just pop, sprint, and run.
No. That is not the problem I had. The problem I had is that.
I'm talking about my group. No, I don't know what.
Okay. I'm talking about my group, right? Okay.
Just 6 more minutes.
Yeah, let's just like chain pull this and discuss after, I guess. you just fucking Mario Kart around the middle to like so this doesn't happen?
Bit Monka's there.
How the fuck are we there? Like, don't we start from the middle?
Yeah. That is the goal.
Like, how is
Start
it
from
long?
the middle.
Alright, let's do one more pull.
Just have to do this for now.
Alright, let's call it here then.
Maybe one more?
I
One
mean-
wants to do. Yeah, let's go one more.
Sure. That's good.
Grum.
Yeah, that was on me. Apologies.
I don't know why you went to the middle.
No, because I thought I was gonna grabbing third tether. That's why I went middle. But when I realized I wasn't, I was like, bruh, stupidity on my behalf.
You had 3 and you were taking your
Yeah.
tether.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
I've
Makes
mixed them
sense
up.
that it doesn't make sense, but that it made sense. Last pull for me though.
Tether.
Oh shit!
Go, just press him.
Oh yeah, keep going.
It's recoverable.
Oh, Swift, huh?
I got him. I'm right.
Oh wait, did I just get 2 debuffs?
No.
Oh, this is so big. Okay, well, one might say a bit messy. Yeah, like if there was an adjustment needed here, which clearly there was, I have no idea. Because the dispersion was fucked. But whatever, we clearly got the fundamentals as it comes down to the loop thing. We just, as we do it more, eventually we're just gonna click and it should become smooth sailing. Pento, I do agree, movements thus far might be a bit scuffed. We'll see what pops up tomorrow in terms of strats, if we can see anything that seems better and easier to do consistently. Otherwise, it's just, yeah, we're just gonna have to get used to the